What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for all your positive feedback on the first Sema upload that I put up earlier in the week. It was an awesome video response, and I gotta tell you guys, y'all showed as much excitement about the video as I felt in the moment. As you can tell, it's just a little bit breezy today, but we will be spending a lot of our time inside today because we didn't even get to touch on any of that. Now, I wanted to just share a few staggering statistics with you guys about the Sema show. There are about 150,000 to 200,000 people that join this show every single year. It's the biggest trade show that's at the Las Vegas Convention Center. It's just rather staggering, and it just goes to show how cool the automotive scene really is. Now, there are 70,000 buyer companies. There's 3,600 media individuals, from individuals like me vlogging to photographers to professional videographers that are coming out to showcase different aspects of the show. And then there are 2,400 exhibitor companies. So that's like your Toyos of the world, or Nitto, etc., etc., etc. And all of that is represented from over 140 countries around the world. Pretty cool to keep in the back of your mind. Just the start of the mayhem. It's like my all-time idol right here, Mr. Ken Block. That's too dope. It's awesome to see this thing in person.
So that doesn't scan, that's all.
I'm not back here doing this.
I'd say today it's just a little bit more crowded than it was yesterday, as you guys can see by this population all around. What's up, dudes?
Hey.
How's the night? How's the night?
Chevrolet Nova, Jacob Griffin and his 1927 Ford Roadster, Kyle Kuhnhausen and his 1972 Nissan 240Z, Zach Legrand and his 1988 BMW M3, Jesus Lopez and his 1985 Mazda RX-7, Brian Martin and his 1957 Chevrolet 150 Hardtop, Luke Merrill and his 1931 Chevrolet Rat Rod Home, Tanner Timlin and his 1964 Chevrolet C10, Corey Williams and his 1967 Pontiac GTO.
So all those individuals that you just saw up on stage are the top 10 that were selected for the Young Guns Pillars. So I'm sure that they are all extremely excited right now. This is a concept color on the 7th gen Camaro. As you guys can see, it's what's called shock. It's like a shock highlighter yellow, kind of like a green depending on how it hits your eyes. But it's a really neat color, and it's awesome to see that Chevy's potentially starting to listen to some of their customers in their requests of younger generations beginning to buy these cars and get into something just a little bit more different than that of like your red, white, or black. Now you can also see here on the front of the car that this concept actually does not have the bow tie down on the front bumper cross member, whereas the initial photos that were released of the Chevy Camaro had the bow tie down in the middle, which was just a really unfavorable look. Now, my one gripe about these new Camaros is the back. I do not like these taillights whatsoever. They're just way too bug-eye, but how they decided to protrude the lights and kind of carve them out in their own ways is just something I don't think that I necessarily agree with. And then, of course, you guys are familiar with the Copo Camaro that's sitting right here behind me. Fun fact, when I worked for General Motors, I actually took a tour to the Copo Camaro facility, which was a really neat experience to see how these very limited production cars are assembled pretty much by hand in a very exclusive way. There are only 69 of these produced every year, and they're basically premised off of the LSX, but it's been honed and bored from a 350 to a 427. It's like we got a few of them here, but this one is just a a little bit different. That's a change up. This is the future, truly the future of race car technology. Wow. That I don't know how this makes me feel, to be honest with you.
Well, it sure shock you if you got them wires crossed. I guarantee you.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that. That wouldn't be too fun. It's kind of sad for me to see the electronic motors coming into the discussion even more. But as we all know, those technologies are unavoidable, and they are truly paving the way for what's to come in this industry. 350%, you're starting to see the electronic technology everywhere you go. So here's something that's pretty neat. It's almost like a glass bow tie that has an LED on the back end of it, a concept type of option. But if you guys can recall, the new Mercedes of the world are actually coming out with illuminated emblems. So I guess this is Chevy's attempt to try and kind of mimic that new trend. At first it was the LED exterior lighting rather than headlights, but now it's this front emblem, which is kind of interesting. This is a look at the 2019 Chevy Blazer. Looks a hell of a lot better than the Blazer that I'm picturing in the past. Chevy has just really stepped it up with exterior styling. It looks like we have that light up bow tie on this one as well. So we might be able to see that as a factory RPO option here as 2019 encroaches. Now, one thing that's kind of a surprise, but then again it isn't, is the fact that they don't have many HD trucks in their booth. Now we know that all of the 1500s have been remodeled, and there's some interesting changes there. Like, the one thing that they're not releasing any information on is about the 2020 HDs. We know that there is a big styling change that's coming. It's probably still going to be an L5P powertrain. I was really hoping that they would have provided something, kind of touch on what we can expect for those HD models, but unfortunately that's not the case. Quick look for you guys on just how colossal this entire operation is. Here's where we were yesterday. This is where all those awesome trucks were that you guys saw in the video that I uploaded earlier in the week. You can see quickly how it's basically impossible to film everything that Sema offers in one day. There's a big announcement that's happening with Mopar today at 426. If I had to take a guess, it's probably the new 426 crate motor coming out through Mopar. That's just my guess. Looks like we're in the world of truck stuff. This is what I've been looking for. So as I'm making my rounds, I decided to take a quick stop at our friends at Cognito. As you guys know, I've been running the 4 to 6 inch lift kit that has the no torsion bar drop. That is a torsion bar drop, as you can see sitting right down there. When I was here, I decided to introduce myself to the team, just to make some introductions, let them know how much I love their products, and potentially discuss an idea that I'm having about my 2015. It's been on that 4 to 6 inch setup for quite a while. I've had those 22x14s for about a year and a half on the 355s, and it'd be nice to potentially open up some other opportunities. So remember that thing that I was talking about, how networking is a really cool part of Sema? Well, check this out. I know that guy right down there. Can you guys make out who it is yet? My Pennsylvania brethren right here.
How you doing, man?
It's good to have some PA representation, man.
Absolutely.
If you guys don't know Mark DeCola on Instagram, Off-Road Dynasty, where are you at, 1,000,001 right now?
1.3 now.
1.3, my man.
So first impressions of the entire show, first time ever coming, what do you think so far?
I'm literally in love, and I think that my viewers are probably like, all right, Jack, I get it, it's exciting. But
I want to be there now.
But it's like amazing, dude.
It is, isn't it? It's
Is it your first time here?
Second time.
Okay.
It's like as soon as you walk in, you just want to go to this place, that place, and you got to kind of have a plan together, or else you just scatterbrain all over the place.
Yeah, it's true. It's been great. It's good to see you, buddy.
Same to you, man.
Pretty dope build for you guys. 1969 Time Warp Power Wagon with a 2016 6.7 liter twin turbo Cummins on a 2016 Ram 3500 chassis. So it's all the modern amenities and technologies of the chassis, but you have the classic exterior styling and a custom mega cab. Look at that. All brand new interior, completely retrofitted. That is just so sweet. These are the scale builds that you don't see anywhere other than Sema. It's got the dual bag 4-link air ride in the rear. Oh my God, this is insane. What an awesome truck. So this is an emerging trend.
They're starting a new trend. Put the rust wrap on the tire, it's impressive.
Yeah, interesting. So just made formal introductions to Mark DeCola and Ryan. This is the first time that they'd ever met in person. You guys know Ryan and I are boys. Mark and I are boys. And Mark DeCola Diesel Performance is Mark's new brand that he just started up. If you guys haven't checked that out, definitely go ahead and do so. I'm about to end this video right now. This has been an awesome day. Saw so much, still more to see, some other things. And Ryan's coming over here and interrupting my freaking vlog.
You can't end your video. I'm making my video.
I specifically walked over here to give myself the vlog zone, bro.
Well, I'm in the vlogging zone though. You know, if you're gonna be in the vlogging zone, I want to be in the vlogging zone.
You see this guy? So entitled. This is ridiculous. The guy that doesn't work for it. Unbelievable. But anyway, you guys got to subscribe to Rhino. That's my boy right there. We're kind of vlogging right now. Maybe I should change this way so I don't pick up his audio. It's been a super fun day. So go ahead and tap that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next upload.